Why? No, it's been saying that I was streaming the whole time. Oh, I'm gonna lose that boost stuff. I went ahead and minimized the game while I was figuring it out. What the crap? Well, that sucks. Hopefully people will refresh, but we're gonna lose all of our hosts and auto hosts and the boost thing. Man. It's so weird. Didn't have to refresh? Okay. Well, crap. I don't know when it cut out on you guys. Did you hear me thinking Cryptech? Did you hear me going through the badges and how many people have which one? Well, nothing I can do about it. Just keep playing, I guess. Sucks, though. Especially because I wanted to test out that boost thing today, but... Didn't hear the badges. So it was cut out for like 3 minutes or something. That sucks. Missed the badges. So only one person has the one that Katie has. One person has the one right below that one. And then only a couple people have that purple one that you have now, Cryptech. Man, that's really disappointing. I wanted to see what the test showed for that boost thing. Oh no! Save me! So we finally got one of those today. Oh well. Disappointing. We can change out that badge. Did you? I thought he would continue up there, but no. It's after this. This is overkill, but I'd like to just take care of it without getting an injury, so then we can go deal with the crap out there. But heat stroke. We have more to clean up because of our allies helping us than we would have otherwise. So we're just letting you know I went live. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That's so frustrating. I don't know. I was looking at the bit badges and it just went off. Yeah, I just don't know what it was. Because I didn't even have OBS as the, like on top of anything over there, so I don't know. Oh well. Getting any power cells from this, unfortunately. The rest of that crap can just stay out there. Okay. You didn't plug anything up over there, or unplug anything over there, right? Okay. Okay, I was just asking. Okay. We had friendly fire on Kerrigan on accident. I guess obviously on accident. Yeah, I don't know. My daughter was in here, but it doesn't seem like she unplugged something. A malicious cheer? No. No. No, I very much appreciate it. Helps me out a ton. Really does. Now you got that shiny new badge. All right. Well, let them get all this cleaned up. We will go ahead and allow everything. Then we need to get the animals back out to haul. I have so many. I think I'm gonna send. We're gonna sell some of these, but I might send all the bears to the other colony. Sent most of them. Might be time to send all the rest. Not that many left here anyway. See, number one for like the week, like the cheerboard up there, like of all time. That's a lot. That's a lot. Katie's been in the lead there for, oh man, I don't even know. Very, very long time. Are these the weapon traders that I called in? Yeah. Right now, yeah, for the week, it's at least 5,001. Thanks to Cryptic. Corpse freezer's pretty full. Oh, that's the Imperial Trader. Whoops. The other guys are already gone that we called in. That's right. Be very happy to see someone take the lead from you. So financially, yeah, no worries. I understand that. Last year was a really rough financial year for us as well. But anyway, thank you guys. It's really unfortunate that reset though. We finally got one of those boost things. I wanted to see the metrics on it. I don't know what happened. The only thing I can think of is that I have a hotkey set up on OBS from when I used to use just a single PC setup. That's for starting and stopping stream. And yeah, I do need to update that too. I was thinking about that the other day actually. I'll write that down too. And I'm using a mouse with mouse buttons on the side. I'm guessing that happened. Accord, thank you for the 10 gift subs. To Akama for their first month, Necro Chancer for their second, Sneaky Cat for 5, Raccoon for 2, Alex for their first, Arch for their second, Frag for 14, Jared for their first, Smee for their second, and Morgan for their second. Thank you, Accord. In real estate, it's been a great year for you. So many having a rough time. Yeah. No, I mean, definitely don't apologize. I'm glad that there are people that are doing fine, you know? So, Accord, thank you for the gift subs. Much love to Accord for the support too. Thank you guys. Cows join. Which colony do the cows join? This one? We're gonna eat those. So we'll go ahead and set 2 cows. And this tortoise has been with us for... I don't know why we've had that tortoise with us for so long. Combat split. Oh, no, now they're here. Okay. It's been 10 hours watching Justice run. Yeah. I wonder how many hours are left in this. I'm guessing we have another, like... Well, it's hard to judge by this. Like, we played it for 7 real 24-hour days. But the beginning of the game was moving a lot faster. So, I don't know. We have like 50 hours left. So an hour's entertainment for you and your wife. 20 bits every now and again. That's the least you can do. Thank you, Cryptech. Yeah. Glad you and your wife liked the stream. Yeah, like I said, I've been really worried about moving to daytime, but all that stuff has helped out a ton. Eased my mind a little bit, at least, you know. Much appreciated. There's just a headless guy laying here. Should probably save this person. Stupid allies. They made that a lot worse than it would have been. What happened to Kerrigan with the friendly fire? Ooh, she got shot in the torso. That's not good. Not good at all. Because she can get a scar, and if she gets a scar, we're going to hook her up with some Luciferium. God, there's so much chunks and stuff on this map. Slag on this map now. So glad we set up the second colony, though, because that was really crazy. We had the giant pirate raid on this colony with a mech cluster and a bug attack at the other colony at the same time. Without pausing. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Could build a ship over here, too. All right, we're going to sell them all this random weaponry that these dead guys dropped. That's why we called them here. So much storage space will be returned. We gotta buy some stuff from them too, because they can't hold all this. Let's buy the marine helm. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of crappy weapons, yeah. Let's go in sound, welcome in. Sandy's a little more topped off for everyone this year, yeah. How do I not pause? I don't know. I mean, it's cost us some runs and cost us some lives in this run, but I don't know. It's exciting. I like it with no pause. Black magic.
I made a deal with the devil.
I'm just masochistic. That's all. That's why. All right, so now we can fill the new traps in. We're gonna have to send them steel again. Let's go ahead and queue these up though, and we're just gonna dump steel on these guys. Dump some steel. There's steel on that map we could mine out too, but I mean, this colony has like 22,000 steel, so it's probably for the best we just send it. 23,000, good lord. I mean, we're not even trying to really get more steel in this colony. It's just sort of happening. All right, we'll get that loaded up. Maybe we'll start making more pods too. Like this area. We cleared that area out from something. Oh, from scanners a long time ago. Let's move this down. We'll do that. Trying to use it up. Trying. What is that? Uranium? Plasteel, all right. Keep hitting 100 stress. Do you keep getting virtues though? No, you're paranoid. Let's go ahead and grow a little bit out here. All these bears. Understand the no pause. Take a ton of tries to get to mid game. Yeah. I mean, not only do I like playing it better that way, but I think it's better for the stream too. There are some streams that do like primarily RimWorld that are really good at RimWorlds, but they play with pause, and sometimes I'll go by there and it's paused for like 20 minutes while they're figuring things out. Like where they're looking through like all the wounded or all the downed prisoners or planning out buildings and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, I usually leave and come back later. So it's another reason I decided to do no pause initially when I was playing RimWorlds, or to switch over to it. Because it feels like it's better entertainment value overall for a stream. It's bad part about having so many colonists too. Entertaining quotes. What we got? Why is everyone a sexual deviant? Diapers are costing me a fortune. Yeah. Man, those are old. No, baby carrot's dead. So young. Two colonies? Yep. Yeah, we had 2 colonies going. Such baby. No. Were you channeling an Austin Powers movie a little bit? God. I haven't watched any of those in so long, but my wife sent me this meme that she, or I guess you'd call it a meme. Anyway, it was a picture of one of the Austin Powers novelizations of a movie. And it was saying things like, they're on Hulu. It was saying like that he walked groovily and things like that throughout the whole thing. She had RimWorlds. It was finally on sale. So the developer said that he was never going to put it on sale after 1.0, and that if it was on sale somewhere, it was because the distributor itself were taking the hits on it and not him. But Humble had it for 30% off, maybe a week and a half ago. The exclamation Humble, but I think I actually have an updated exclamation RimWorlds to go straight to it, but I don't know if it's on sale anymore. For anyone that's been waiting for it to go on sale anyway. Baby Carrot reborn again. Baby Carrot, the vegetable martyr. I almost said mortar. The vegetable martyr. Get that corpse out of there. Okay, new traps going up. It's not done yet. So see the launch group thing now. Maybe I should be doing that. Thing is though, I like send them off as soon as one of them is full, so I wouldn't be able to. I mean, I guess I can still do that also. Then I'd have the option of send them all off at once if they're all done. God, we have so many drugs. So many drugs. Vegetable mortar. Fire the carrots. The sky.
The sky will rain cauliflower.
It's not. Doesn't seem that threatening, actually. Talk about your mushroom clouds. Launch the leaks. Mushroom clouds. We're gonna have to burn some of those corpses. I can just burn them in there. The coolers are gonna burn too, is the problem. And the power conduit. Speaking of leaks, oh god, the urinal chicken champion, yeah. That's me. Yeah, I think it's set up to have, what, needs 5 people to do exclamation UCC. Let's go ahead and Finn, welcome in. against 5. All right, it's time for colony 3, 4, and 5.
Two-time Urinal Chicken Champ right here.
Thanks, Wayne. It's true. Extremely impressive. Nice. Nice. All right, so we're getting that little bit of extra food. Maybe I will grow some cloth and we'll just do carpeted rooms. Carpeted rooms. Maybe. Carpet's flammable is the only bad thing. I mean, we got all the slate blocks. Should probably just use it. Brunette Lion saying to himself, WTF? Yeah. That's true. He doesn't know the context behind it, right? Because we didn't highlight that. But apparently, when I talked about that, it was during our XCOM run. And I think the VOD is on the archive channel, where I first told everyone about Urinal Chicken. Have to check it out. Fine slate. Stay burn it down? No, not yet. Not yet. Two yayos in one day. What a magical day. Trav eats the urinal cake, calls it mint. Forgot about that. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of people that don't know about the urinal chicken story. I should retell it someday. But it is not this day. Yeah, there's a lot of quotes about it. You can see through parts of her white shirts. The evil within. Hey, new Resident Evil. I'll be playing that this October. Oh, new Outlast is coming out this year. But I'm a little disappointed about it. So a new Outlast is coming, which in general I'm upset about because I have to play it. But the thing I'm upset about is it's going to be designed for multiplayer. They say you can still play through it as a single player experience, but it's going to be designed from the ground up as a multiplayer experience. I don't know why. I don't know why they're going that route. When Outlast 1 and 2 have been so popular. It says it's still going to contain things that the first 2 games are famous for, infamous for. But they're designing it from the ground up as a 2-player game. Yeah, it's really weird. With great wisdom comes great power. Uncle Ben told me that. Spoiler alert. Never mind. My daughter's in here. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. No spoilers from me. That's where the urinal story started. Quote 440. Jeez. You guys want to play Urinal Chicken? Seems like a great way to alienate the original audience. That's what I was thinking too. Like, I'm hoping that it's the single player part of it is still just as good as the other 2, but I'm worried that it's not going to be. Poor kid. I was a kid too. I was a kid too. He started it. You don't challenge the king. You don't challenge the champion if you're afraid to lose. All right? If you're not willing to accept what happens in defeat, don't play the game. It would be really awkward though if I ran into him. There's no way he's forgotten about it. Yeah, see? 446. I like this slate better than the marble. It's kind of nice. Oh, Lord. What a life I lived. Yeah, this lady is pretty. Too bad the colonists don't think so. Why isn't it letting me place it there? There's a roof there? Who built a roof here? I really this golden statue. No, I built a jade statue of Pond Scum though. I should try that golden statue though. Yeah, people were like that. They were like, how could you do that to a kid? And I was like, I was a kid also. They were doing the same thing. Make it sound like he's the victim. He started it. Let's do it this way. I still kind of like the long way. All right. Champion Tiles calls you to force your first colony to play your own chicken in the barracks. Yeah. In space, no one can hear you pee. During Mass Effect. Man, so that was when we were playing XCOM 2 during the week. Or during the rest of the week. And then Mass Effect on Monday nights. Yeah. That was right after Phoenix joined the channel, pretty much. A long time ago. That was when Phoenix was when she had first become a mod, I guess I should say. Not when she first joined the channel. Crazy. Yeah, I think so. Finn, probably after this challenge, though, or when the YouTube channel catches up to it, because I've been uploading them. No, I have not read that, but I know of it. Kind of just want to ram these guys. I don't know what 475 is from, honestly. We almost turned the stream into a R-rated. I'll eat almost any kind of noodle. Shaman Merchant. Legendary pants. So I have to redo that. Oh, we're out of wood. Oh no, not space pants. I always end up forgetting about space pants, and then you come along and remind me every few months or so. Space pants. It's worth remembering. Space pants. Ludar, or oh, yes. I had to explain that. Well, you were here when I had to explain it. I swear came in and was like, explain this quote to me, sir. I need an explanation. He doesn't remember the ceremony. Sad. Alright, we're gonna buy Psychic Suit Pulsar while they're here. Buy their golds. How much gold does it take for one of those, actually? The grand statue. It's a lot. Oh god, they don't have enough. So used to trading with ships. It's 4,000. 4,000. We're at 2,000 at the moment. Undignified throne room. What? Why? Oh, it's because the Brazios aren't lit. Well, we're working on it, Your Highness. We just gotta cut some trees. She's an ascetic. She shouldn't care. Oh no, you're sharing space pants? A critical fire. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, it's just some drugs. We have thousands of drugs. Thousands of drugs. This colony's just kind of going through the motions, getting set up. Getting their defenses back in line. So, just waiting on them to finish that. We're sending them steel in the meantime. I should have flipped these the other way. It'd be a little bit faster to load. It's not a big deal, though. Stuck in the yo loop. Help. The mechs will be along to help you soon, Norstat. So how many people did we lose during that weird Twitch thing? Oh, we lost a lot of people. Well, craps. It's one of the downsides of Twitch. I wish it gave you like 5 minutes before you lost hosts and auto hosts. But like if your stream goes down for a second, you lose all your hosts and auto hosts from the day. What happened with Twitch? Well, I don't know if it was on Twitch's end. I think it might have been something on mine, but basically the stream went down. Stream went down for like a minute, and we haven't recovered. Can't believe the mechs are helping. Can you send sappers instead? I kind of would like to see sappers. We haven't had them in years. I know you were joking, but kind of curious where they'd come in at on this run. Where's Finn? He's supposed to be reloading this wood. Might want a little stockpile of wood nearby for that. Let's do that. We got some roofing nearby. Being lazy. We just it's not roofed. Could make a shelf nearby and throw it on there. Oh, we don't need this anymore. So we can just clear all this and go to raw resources. Trying to minimize that. Wood, critical, and then we can just reinstall this like here. Done. Because our bug burn room is gone. Let's go on Barian, by the way. Welcome in. Barian. We already used all that steel. Oh, we can still launch them separately, right? Yeah. Send them 1,200 steel at a time. Still not enough. Space Pants, still hilarious. Well, thank you. Space Pants is pretty funny. Another corpse. Every time I think we're done with the corpses, I find another one. How are we doing on chem fuel over here? Oh, we're fine. Let's make some more of these. Why send 1,200 steel at a time when we can send 2,400? I should test out a different defense on this colony too. Oh well. We're still going out this way even though I made that. Whatever. Yeah, fire. Do we have any granite left? Yeah, I have a little bit. A little bit. How far is that one? 1, 2 from the corner. 1, 2. Throw 12 people into a drop pod raid. Yeah, we could do something like that. Start wiping out some of these pirate settlements near us. Maybe. Oh no, the Devil Strand's burning. Why? 2 on a drop pod raid to your first colony. That would be pretty confusing for everyone. Ugh. So they're no longer taking that golden path because I moved that. Nah, they're taking it sometimes. Just have to put some stuff here to stop them. Here you go. Don't want to walk across that statue. Or this statue. Exotic goods. Stare Cathay at this colony. Yes. Call mother shipping. Alright, mother shipping. See what you got. I think we're good on Nutrimine, but screw it. Let's get it. Components, advanced components. Oh my god, we have 4,000 T. Let's buy all your Luciferium, I guess. Plasteel, another Psychic Soothe Pulsar. Crafting skill trainer. All your golds. Still gonna make a profit off this. If I want to, which I mean, I don't really, but I also need to get rid of all this tea. All right, let's look at this. Structure. silver walls. Silver walls are flammable. That's the sucky part. Otherwise, I just make a bunch of silver walls. Stupid silver being flammable. All right, let's load up the steel. Already had 1200. There can be only one. Run power out there sometime, I guess. Done. Unavailable. Someone must have used the steel they were going to use or load up. They probably just loaded another thing. So I didn't initially select all of them. They didn't exist. Working on that slate, looking good. The slate under the doors also just looks better. All right, let's see the contents of these here. That one's not loaded. Make sure animals aren't bonding to people. Don't want more bonds we already have. Don't even want the bonds we have, but too late for that. Let's roof a little bit of this so that if it's raining, they're not getting wet while they're standing there. In fact, we'll just roof like 2 out all the way across. So an icon, welcome in. They finally finished all those traps. All right. Good. Let's go move this, please. You guys are back in the work zone, yeah. Doing all right. Doing all right. A little bummed because we had the stream go down for a little bit, and always sucks when that happens when you're like far into the stream, you know. But it's all right. We press on. Press on. Alexi is fully healed. What's our rep looking like? So on Morgan, thank you for being here. Rep's good with everyone. Hephados, we should probably send some drugs if we're done with the steel delivery to our secondary colony. But good otherwise. Also, we need to remove the roof on this. Had to work. Baby Carrot, thank you for hanging out. Have a good shift. What's our power looking like? So we want to claim this sometime too, huh? Okay. I'm gonna change where this zone is just by expanding it up here and then shrinking the bottom of it. And then we're going to expand the work zone to cover this. And all the way to the base, basically. And how much granite do we have? Doesn't have to be granite. All the other walls are granite, though, aside from the tunnel up there. It feels like it should be granite. That built, it's gonna take a while. We can send them some granite too, though. All right, that fence is getting done. Imminent mackerel. Sounds like a warning. Like I should be looking around. Mackerel, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Mac. Forget to remove roof on that. On which one? On this? Oh yeah, I get that set up. If that's what you're talking about, Superglue. Yeah. Should be on it. I'm guessing you're talking about this, right? Oh, the generator. Yeah. Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, and I think I did on all the other ones. Pretty sure. Yeah. That'll do. Thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead and make a zone. Stockpile zone like here, here, and here. Set these as critical for stone blocks, granite blocks. We'll copy that over to these ones. Should stop them from running all over the place to get them. And animals will take them there once we deliver them. Are these ready? They said they couldn't find the steel to go in that one? Nah, they're still loading it. Just wait. Just not used to having 8 of them to send. After that, we'll send them some granite. Okay, that one's ready now. Almost done. There, getting those ready to go. I wonder why the animals aren't getting that stuff hauled. So what are they in hauling? Probably all the drugs. Oh my god, we have so much steel. So much marble. Guys. Let's cut out this marble production for a little bit. Thanks. Some granite. We'll get that hauled in though. Quest expired, yeah. Okay, that one's loaded up. All right, it's all ready. Here comes a crap load of steel. They weren't connected, so I have to do two groups at a time. Nice. All right, let's get those remade. And I could just run them all down this line. I don't really care about the drugs growing right here. Yeah, screw it. We'll do that. Because then at least we can send them all together. We do still need that table here, so let's move that up like there. We'll just put some dining chairs around it. Might as well expand this into those little spots, I suppose. Give me lurk auto. Legendary chair. Alright. So we are going to send them some granite. I think they have enough to finish this, but... Or I could send them marble for this flooring. Can't send a whole lot at a time, though. I think it's like 120 marble blocks per drop pod. So, I mean, we're looking at sending 900 marble at a time. Each of these 2 by 1 strips takes like 900. Maybe we'll still do it. What else are we gonna do? And we kind of need to get rid of some marble anyway. Screw it, let's do it. Marble blocks. All right, we'll max that out. Yeah, 960. That's almost 1,000. That would let them upgrade their. I could have made this out of jade. I was saying we could upgrade their dresser, but we have jade here. We can do that with. All right, how many steel traps do we have? Looks like close to like probably 90 out of steel, 80 or 90. Yeah, they go cord. There's some granite there too. We just rip that down if we need more granite blocks. I think we're gonna have enough to go all the way. We need to run power out here. We got plenty of steel for that. Make sure we put the home zone in. That way they'll come out and repair it when it needs repaired. Misfortune with inspired trade. We'll delete this one now. There's another geothermal there. I can't imagine we were gonna need that many in this colony though. Maybe. Yeah, they're not done with all those, that's for sure. Food's looking fine here. I think we're actually like I don't actually think we need to make this, but we'll just let them finish it to be safe. Plenty of slate blocks left. Lots of slate to cut. Looks good. Let them do some work. I'm really worried though that I hit a mouse key that's macroed to stop the stream. Now I'm like really cautious about touching this stream PC's mouse during the stream. You know what? I'll write that down too. Just in case. There we go. I'll check that out stream. Hotkeys. Yeah, what I'm thinking, so I recently changed, I got a new mouse, right, for Christmas, because my other one was screwing up a bit. And I'm using my old mouse on the stream PC now. And it's a Razer Naga mouse as well. And I think I had a macro set on that one through Razer Synapse for something. Like a macro, I think it was like for editing or something, that would like cut a section out of a video and then would collapse the other part into that one with just one button. And I'm wondering if one of those keys that's macro to that button on the mouse happens to also be a keybind to stop the stream. Yeah. I shouldn't mess up and hit the wrong one and stop stream, man. I wouldn't mind having one of those Stream Deck things. I think they're kind of... You can make your own. I do like how those are set, or I do like the Elgato ones though, but it seems like they're pretty expensive for what they are. But might be worth it, so I don't do any of this accidental recording stops anymore. All right, let's see if these are ready. No, I just saw them carrying some more in. It's not quite done yet. Could make a zone near this too that we can just use to put whatever we're filling that with. Yeah, that's great. Let's do that. So we'll make a little zone right here. We'll clear all. And right now we're loading it with marble blocks. So we could do something like... Although I think steel is going to be the next thing we send them again. So let's just go to raw resource. Steel. Lag. Go to critical. So let's move a bunch of steel here, and then we can load that straight into them. That way the animals can help with it too, because the animals can actually drop things off here. Man, I wish our... So normally 3X should be running at 360 tick rate, and ours is running at like 70 to 90. Man. The game should be running about 7 times or so faster than it is. We'd be done with the challenge by now. If it was actually running at that speed. They'll finish the wall on that geothermal down. That should be enough to power the new hydroponic setup. The new hydroponic setup we can do... We have enough hydroponic bins already for 8 colonists, but if we just let the bears and dogs eat meals, we'd maybe want to set up the next one of all rice too. We could even use the leftovers chem fuel. I'm not sure what we'd use chem fuel in this one. Unless we did a bunch of like IEDs in this one. Or literally just put like chem fuel down in the kill area and shoot it to blow it up. Wonder what the AoE explosion radius is on a thing of chem fuel. Like just shooting it. I have to test that out too. I'm gonna put the opacity back down on this. See if we put like barrels of chem fuel in the kill tunnel and just like our stray bullets would eventually blow them up. Sounds like a pretty good idea. As long as I don't overheat that, because it's a room. I mean, the roof's open though. I think it'll be okay. It's not like I've ever roasted my own colony before. Are you guys done loading this? They got done. Ever build a burn tunnel in the new base? I don't know. Seems like a very good idea to have, you know? It's so good against raiders, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. It's pretty awesome watching this blast off. That should be enough. Hold the amount of steel that those can take. Something close to that. I know. That's one reason why I kind of stopped building the gold road, because it does alert vomit. I might continue it sometime. We'll at least do that gold statue, I think. We're almost halfway through year 14. Kinda halfway. Are we only getting like a season and a half done per stream right now? Man, I don't know. Okay. Let's deconstruct this granite. Killing 40 colonists is looking better and better. Which flooring is that? Sandstone, that's what I thought. Limestone there. There's some granite chunks on the map still. Quite a few. Let's just set them up for normal hauling, and we'll bring them in eventually. Gold road, edge with another tile. Fill square, gold tile look. Which kinds? Like a tile or another, like steel or something? Stone or metal, I guess is what I mean. Screw it, let's look. Steel tile. Let's put that around this part and see what it looks like. Might as well have like 25,000 steel or whatever. Turns out you can't load things into a psychoid leaf plant and launch it. Who knew? That goes ready to goal. We are almost halfway through year 14. So table's useless now because the steel's all over the stools. It's fine. Never mind sitting on steel chunks to eat. Steel's much softer than you would think. All right, last geothermal that we'll probably claim. Although I might just claim this one just to have in case another one goes down. It's not that far away, so I'll at least go ahead and mark it. Grizzly bear is hunting a husky. Oh no. It's cold though, their butts will freeze. Is anyone nearby to kill this bear? Who's this? Turtles, you want to try killing a bear by yourself? Still, Lox, do you make it look better? Yeah, I'm gonna look at it more. Oh my gosh. No, I died from the grizzly. Okay. I mean, that's still not good, but I really thought that we ended up friendly firing and killing the dog. But we didn't. Blast that bear. You did it, Accord. You look like you're wearing like water wings or something. Little floaties. Hey, what? I tried to save the puppy. Can't call PETA on me. We got granite up here too. Those are steel. Oh, did I accidentally click to rescue the bear? That wasn't intentional. Whoops. They came and slaughtered it while Davey was kicking it. I mean, that's not funny. Go on the assault against enemy factions. You can, but I haven't in this playthrough yet. We did a lot of caravanning, and so we got ambushed quite a bit, but I haven't gone and invaded them. In the base game, the enemy bases are like, there's not very much to them. So at this stage, it's usually not very hard to kill them. Usually show up and they have like 10 tribals or something, or like 8 pirates and a turret that's powered by a battery and a solar panel and a little hut, and that's their entire base. There are mods to make it better though. All right, so you think the steel tile around that makes that look better? What if we do sterile tile around it? Yeah, multiple people have done the world domination 30% map. Yeah, I watched some of Warren's of that. That's what that looks like. Waste time resources, yeah, unless you're just doing it for fun. Did you say something? 1 second. One second. No, what? I didn't hear that. I was over there not that long ago. We wasn't talking about that when I was at the stream last time. I haven't checked his Discord in a little while. Pretty much. Well, yeah, so he had to stop streaming for a while there because they lost the dojo, right? And he had to find a new job, and he became a cop. And he wasn't streaming very much for months, just every now and then for like an hour or two. And then he started streaming almost nightly again. Police officer, yeah, it's been months and months now that he's been police officer, right? But then he finally started streaming Rella. Did you know they lost the dojo? Yeah, that's why I became. Yeah. But anyway, he started streaming more again, and then I started hosting him after my streams again, my nighttime streams. I was like, "So are you back to streaming full time?" He's like, "Well, now that I've been, now that I've gotten used to being, or this, used to this new job, I'm gonna try to stream more regularly again." It's like, so I'm gonna try to stream, you know, and he started doing it again. He loved the dojo, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't even know when that was. Man, that might have been a year ago now or something. Maybe more. But yeah, it does suck. So when she's got a birthday, Misfortune got cataracts. Excuse me. Yeah, at least a year ago. Curve Stomp the Pirates. Everyone loves you 20% more though. You also have an itchy arm. All right. Let's install Bionic Eye, left eye, Bionic Eye, right eye, Bionic Arm, left arm, Bionic Arm, right arm. I've kind of stopped doing the Bionics for everyone too. We could get back on that. Just, it's like, we haven't needed to. Word of Joy on Entropy. These all filled up. They are. Yeah, but I had no idea about the cancer thing with Warren. That's crazy. Did you hear because he talked about it on his stream? I'll have to check out his Discord. Haven't been on there in a while. It looks even better with the sterile tile, huh? Sterile tile around the golds for the road. Maybe we do that. Maybe we make a sterile tile. I mean, it still doesn't look great. It still looks like vomit, but a little bit better. Gives us something to do with our silver and steel anyway. Maybe. Right now, I think we're gonna keep saving golds. What is it? Where's this fire I'm hearing? Oh. You know what? Let's just make this all home zone. I really don't like doing it, but at least I'll put out fires. Not gonna put the corpses in the home zone. Just about that whole thing. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. Man, that's a really rough couple of years. I need to send them some penoxycyllin. It's been a little bit since we did that. We should have a lot of it now too. So, let's see. Penoxycyllin, 173. Send them like 50. That's a lot of penoxycyllin. I'll send them like 5 Luciferium. What else are we gonna send? Let's send them over the rest. Plasteel, and then in this one we'll send them some components. So I'll send them like 28 components. They have plenty to do stuff with. Anything else? I mean, I guess we could just send them more steel. They're always gonna need more steel, especially with all the steel traps there. That's fine. Spams, good people. good guy too. Yeah. It's funny though. And I'm not meaning this in a bad way. If you hang out there very long and Warren streamed all, and thank you, Accord. I appreciate it. I know Warren has like that's all he streams really. 99% is RimWorld for like the last 5 years or something. So he has like 5,000 hours in the game streamed or something. So put me in there. I appreciate it. But what I was gonna say, the funny thing about Warren Sue is he's very innocent. The original No Pauser. He's very innocent in things. Trying to. My daughter's in here at the moment, so I'm trying to say an example without her asking me. So Pauser in your world? You want a burger? I go for a burger, Nutrifield. Find one. Let me know if they have more. But what was it? Someone said something about something in RimWorlds, and they were like, "Oh, so it's like a BDSM situation or something like that." And he was like, "BDSM? What is that?" He's like, "I don't know what that is." And I mean, there's other situations like that too. Like if you're over there and you're like, "Oh, look, it's Adam versus hentai," he would be like, "Hentai?" Seen that a couple times, yeah. And you can tell he's not like just playing it off, like he didn't know what a lot of stuff was. But anyway, no, I used to host him all the time. He was one of the main people I hosted after I ended because he started a couple hours after me and he ended a couple hours later. Chickens wear ties? In chicken culture, it's the female that wears the tie? Interesting. But, and like I said, I mean that in the best sort of way. Chicken burger or beef? I'll take a beef burger, please. For beef. I won't pass up a chicken sandwich. Chicken burger. More? You don't know, times 2. Yeah. What's new, Matt? We just have 2 colonies going on the same save file. Carbon. Inspector, thank you for the 100 bits. Had a Zoom meeting with a friend. Drank some of the alcohols. Now you're a little tipsy. A tipsy inspector. That means bits. But just remember, Inspector.
No fun allowed.
Thank you, Inspector. Let's go on Carbon. Yeah, it's really tough in RimWorld not to do the same thing over and over that works. So like this base, this layout, you can do everything in the game with this layout. You can launch the ship, do the Stellark thing, whatever you want to do. Like this big square base, just do everything. Don't have to go beyond it. Defend against everything. So it's really hard knowing that to then, like when you get a flat map or a map where this could just fit in very easily, not to just like make this and be like, all right, well, like it's really hard because of how strong barracks are and the size of the barracks. It's really hard for me not to at the beginning of a game be like, you know what? Let's make 2 13x13s together, and we're gonna make that into barracks, dining, recreation, and it's just gonna make everyone have a permanently good mood boost forever. This kill box isn't set up the same as the first one, so it's the exact same. So basically they come through the slowing tunnel with traps. The ones that actually get here come in one at a time because of the slowing tunnel. The columns make it so they don't attack us until they get up here. That is our best accuracy range, right around that 21 accuracy for the charge rifles and assault rifles. Along the edge, we have turrets placed so that they can shoot in. Have a bunch of traps set up for if melee get through. We just line up here behind a barricade plus wall cover and defend. But yeah, it's the same setup as the other base, just only one triangle instead of a backup. Inspector, you said bits. Have all your mini bits. Thank you, Inspector, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 339 bits. Man, they were using them here. Part of the fun of the base or the game for you is incorporating the base into the terrain. Yeah, that is, and it looks pretty cool when you do that. So that's kind of one reason I actually like maps that have like large hills and stuff, because it forces you to kind of do that. But even so, because one of the easiest ways to make a room more impressive is just to get to the highest sizes. I typically end up just making those big square rooms off the side of those, like I did with the barracks. So even though this isn't perfectly square, the other side is, just to make sure we maximize the space for the buff. It's hard to get myself to stop doing that. You only min-max, do the same thing. See someone do something better. Yeah. But those bases like you're talking about, Tasmaniac, where you have like lots of little misshapen rooms, like in corners and in between little areas like this, and you have people going between them. It looks much more organic that way, but I like seeing bases like that. But I typically end up building things like this. Depends on the map some though. All right, we got the marble sent over, right? Yeah. We're gonna make a pattern here. If they don't have enough marble, we'll send them some more. Secondary colony, yeah. We had something happen. We had multiple things happen tonight that was scary at the other colony. They're getting hit with raids as big as this colony is, for some reason. I'm guessing it's some kind of time mode weird thing. But we actually had events happening at both colonies at the same time. The other colony was getting hit by a triple pirate raid, while this colony had a mech cluster and an infestation. And then at the beginning of the stream, the other colony got hit by a bunch of polar bears, and I called in friendlies, and the friendlies opened the back door. And then I got to show off the shotgun tunnel. That was early on. So the friendlies opened this, and then like 35 polar bears got through, and we only had 6 people here at the time. Friendlies. We only had 6 people. We sent 2 more after that. So 6 people and 2 Muffalo held off 35 polar bears at this back door. Pretty up style bases. You need more to even rectile, semi-materialized. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I usually do too. When we did our, how's it going by the way, before you go? When we did our Amazon Warrior Woman run, I made all the buildings like circular as you can with RimWorld. So all of our buildings were kind of like how the grow rooms are, and it was really weird. Which clip is that, Derek? Did we get another bear bond? Well, crap. How do you stop pawns shooting each other? It depends on their weapon type, but with the weapons that we have, as long as we're within 4 tiles, they won't hit each other. Oh, you clipped of the shotgun tunnel the bear's holding? That's awesome. Yeah, if you're within like 4 tiles, you won't have friendly fire. Like I said, it depends a little bit on the weapon, but drill. Got any Path of Exile? So good. Yeah, I like Path of Exile a lot too. Path of Exile is one of those games that I come back to like every year or two though, because it's gotten to the point, and it seems more so every league, that late game is just like breakneck speed. Like getting to late game kind of sucks after you've done it so many times. And that's where you want to get, is to maps. And then the whole point then is to like get a character that can just delete the screen instantly. So it's like, I don't know. I like it, but I can never play it like every single league or something. I realized what that's how it was. I'll go Legion. Welcome in. Postpon's all over. Yeah. Level 37. This is your first time. You just got into it, so yeah. The first playthrough for the campaign is good, for instance. But after you played through the campaign a few times, and because the game is so technical, I guess, when it comes to the or knowledge base when it comes to the skill tree, and you usually follow builds. Once you've done the campaign, it feels bad to do it over and over. It would kind of be nice if they did what Diablo 3 did in that situation, where they eventually made it so in Diablo 3, if you wanted to, when you started a new character, you could just skip campaign and go straight to rifts that were scaled down to your character. It'd be kind of cool if Path of Exile did that sort of thing for maps. But then they're probably afraid no one would do the campaign anymore. Because maps is most people play it either to do maps, to do bosses, or to trade. And all three of those you have to get through the campaign to do. So yeah, it's a fun game, especially if you like fast-paced ARPGs. And it's crazy it's free. It's going all right. League of Legends. I used to play League of Legends a lot. It's been a long time though. Play like 2 characters for every league for the past year. Yeah, so you'd probably skip. Yeah, you'd skip the campaign. Yeah. I would. I mean, you also get the skill books, you know, going through it, so that's important. But I'd probably just wait, and I'd do maps until I was leveled up, and I just zip through to only the skill tomes and leave. Wholesome stream and that toxic minefield. What rank I made it to in League? I mean, I stopped playing in season 2. I played like the beta season, and I played season 1 and 2. So I don't even remember. I want to say whatever was after gold at the time, but I think they've redone the ranks and stuff since then. Yeah, I can't remember. Play all random now on League only. Like Twisted Tree Line, they gave it the axe. Twisted Tree Line doesn't exist anymore. I think it was Diamond back then. That sounds right. Platinum now. Well, once you find games, fun, you stop and take a break. Yeah, it's a way to do it. I'm a big proponent of that still sounds. I tell people that. I mean, you'll hear me tell people that about RimWorld and stuff when they come in if they don't know the game or new at it. It's like play whatever difficulty and settings in RimWorld is most fun for you. For me, I kind of like the hectic, no pause craziness. Which League and RimWorld, complete opposite communities. You love both. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people ask me and then are kind of surprised that I am interested in so many different game genres, because I like pretty much all game genres to an extent out of the ones that I played. But I stream mainly like strategy, real-time, and turn-based. And so a lot of times when people hear or see me play something else, they're like, what? It was like when I was playing Apex Legends for some bounties. I used to play first-person shooters all the time too, but I haven't in years. But I played some, and some of that muscle memory was like kicking in. People were like, what? You know how to play a shooter game? It's like, yes, I do. Only 90,000 more for a giveaway, Scott. Played Dota 2 a lot for a while because you enjoyed it yourself with the people. Yeah, so what I ended up doing on games like that, on League of Legends and Heroes of the Storm, I played a lot when it was newer, is what I started doing is muting all people, all of them, right from the beginning. Just mute them all, and then I just respond with and use pings. That's it. And I pretend like they are bots. Like the people on my team are bots, enemies are bots. And I play the best that I can. And once I did that, once I muted everyone, it's unfortunate you have to do that. If I wasn't playing with someone I knew, I'd mute everyone. Once I did that, I started ranking up. It's amazing how that works. Gonna ask about Apex. Yeah, I really like Apex Legends. New season's coming out too. I just don't have the time to play it. Play everything aside from driving or sports games. Yeah, it's pretty much me too. Yeah. But I was actually surprised too. We had a bounty for it was, what was it? MLB The Show 19. I actually enjoyed playing it. I don't even like baseball, but I like playing that baseball game. Savage. How's it going, Hybrid? Play Dota. Mental health disaster. Muting is key. Rocket League. Game design for teens. Rarely playable with teams though. Like 5 good friends playing Dota or League. It's insanely fun. Yeah. Game improves greatly when you mute all in MOBAs. Yeah, I agree. Big fan of Dream Daddy? Yeah, Dream Daddy was the first dating sim I ever played, but you know what? It was a good game. You can watch that whole playthrough up at the second channel if you want, on the second, the archive channel. What character did I play in Apex? Early on, I played Bloodhound mostly, and part of why I started playing Bloodhound so much is because Pathfinder and Wraith were like always taken because they had the edge when it came to like mobility combat. So I really liked Bloodhounds. And then the last few times I played Apex, they were for bounties, so I hadn't played in a while, and I was required to play the new character at the time. So most recently I was playing Loba. But yeah, that was at the beginning of the current season, so that's already been, whatever, 2 months ago or something. Toxic League. Yeah, absolutely. We had a bounty for Teamfight Tactics, which I actually liked playing. So we had a sponsored segment of Teamfight Tactics, like 2 hours. So I'm playing it, and it's the first time I've ever even seen the game. I've never seen an auto chess game. Literally, first time I've ever experienced this game type at all. And I'm playing it, and we started up, and we immediately start getting people joining the chat and complaining about how I'm playing it. You can do exclamation bounty if you want. It'll explain it more, but it's basically a sponsored segment of the stream. Sponsored game for an hour or two usually. Dorios, understand it's going to be a while for you'll be able to get it out of your minds, kind of like Stardew. And Randy's gone to sleep after that series of raids. Yeah, it's just a sponsored. So it was the first time I had ever seen it, so I got paid to play it for an hour or two. And I was enjoying it, but we had people coming in, they were like, why are you picking the best character that's up there, you idiot? And it was like, listen, guy, I don't even know the freaking characters. I'm literally reading them, and I have no idea. They're like, why would you make that item? Such and such item is so... I'm just like, I have 5 minutes into this game. Never witnessed it before in my life. So, in like 3 years of full-time streaming, I had banned like 6 people ever. And that night of that bounty, we had to ban like 20 people because they just wouldn't stop. Game streamer play a game. So yeah, the communities in on those places are just so bad. Oh, Iritus? Iritus is pretty good, yeah. It's not as good as Darkest Dungeon. And it's not a clone of Darkest Dungeon like they think. I have a full hardest difficulty playthrough of Iritus on YouTube, actually, on the main channel, Exclamation YouTube. But yeah, Iritus is pretty good. If you like turn-based strategy games like Darkest Dungeon, you'll probably like Iritus. The graphic style takes a little bit to get used to because it does look almost like mobile-ish, but it's fun to play. There, just get buried in crap. Yeah. Yeah, it was Iritus, yeah. Why aren't you perfect on this game the moment you start playing it? Binding of Isaac, yeah. I like Binding of Isaac, and I know there's a new DLC coming out for it. But my favorite game in that genre, in the bullet hell isometric genre, is actually Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon. I love that game so much, and I like it so much more than Binding of Isaac, but it's nowhere near as popular as Isaac. You ever play that Doc's Dungeon clone? It's you should play the way I want, as I'm watching. Go back to day 2 and die. What do they need for this? I thought we didn't send it. That's why they didn't finish it. Yeah, it's unfortunate because I liked it. Like, I ended up liking the Teamfight Tactics thing, but it's like if I play it, I have to be off stream because we'll just get people stopping in. Steak chat blows up. She sucks. It's literally rank 1, yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of interesting. I mean, there's some parallels there to where like everyone fumbles, right? And literally, like, you'll watch the greatest quarterback or something at the time football game, and people will be, and they'll like miss what should be an easy throw, and you'll have like this person that can't even probably throw the ball from their couch to their TV start yelling at them. It's the same kind of thing, yeah. But everyone makes mistakes. Everyone screws up. Even the best people at things in the world are gonna lose and miss something. It's like, so I mean, it doesn't surprise me that that's with the games. I would have made that catch ya. An animal just died here somewhere. I'm guessing a bear killed it. Alright, so we should be getting this done now. I'm just kind of waiting for the next attack. Randy's had like an hour now of just no attacks after he hit both of them. Trying to think of a way to reload turrets safely during a raid. A door behind the turrets wouldn't work because lower hit points. I mean, you could do it that way. I don't know if I would want to reload them anyway, though. Typically, the raids are over before all the turrets are out, but I mean, yeah, you could do that. But the way I have it set up in the triangle, you'd have to do double doors, which would be pretty slow. Granite wall is 510 health, whereas the door is 270 though. So if it was in an area that gets like, I guess you wouldn't want to do it at these ones, the ones that are probably taking more fire. But doing it like up here, probably those spots are probably not going to get broken open anyway. So I guess, yeah, technically you could do that. Joined Dota 2, knew he kind of sucked. Every time you played, people raged. Strong with, yep. I'm a dumpster fire. I mean, I don't know. Some of the people in those games, you never know what's going on in their life, you know, and what's like, maybe they're usually nice, but they've just had the worst day in their life. And for whatever reason, and maybe it seems like every single person is like this in those games. Like every single person that you play with in League is having the worst day of their life. That's what it feels like. But anyway, I remember very specifically a game in Heroes of the Storm where we were in character select and someone selected Zagara. And in Heroes of the Storm, you could pick one of two ultimate abilities. Like unlike in League where you get your final skill or whatever. In this, you could pick between two when you got it. So, we're playing ranked, right? Just random people. And someone on our team picked Zagara. And Zagara was a good pick. Like, I played her all the time. She's one of my most played characters. But anyway, someone else on our team goes, like, oh, Zagara, nice. I'm glad you chose her. And then they were like, I really like the ultimate that lets us go in the Nidus. And we can escape through the Nidus. And that the person that chose Zagara was immediately like, do not tell me how to play. I don't want to use and they were like, no, I wasn't saying that. And they were like, I don't want to use Nidus Worm. I'm going to use her other ultimate. Do not tell me how to play. And the guy was like, I was just saying I like her ultimate. And so the guy was like, he immediately, as soon as the game started, he just started running up the middle lane and dying every time he respawned, and saying that he was doing it because that guy was trying to tell him how to play and that he plays the game to play how he wants. And literally the guy just said, "Oh, awesome, you picked Zagara. I really like her Nidus Worm move." Anyway, that's like the mental state you deal with. Feel bad for the other guy. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my friggin' god, what is going on? This person just having a meltdown because someone complimented the character that he's playing. It's like, Jesus. Running it down mid, yeah. So you can't even say something nice. You can't even say something nice because the communities in those MOBA games, I think, don't think that anyone is ever saying anything nice. And if they do say something nice, it must be like sarcasm or something, right? 3 Yayos in one day. So then when you say something nice, they're like, that can't be nice. That can't be legitimate. They're making fun of me. Triple H roller, yeah. I don't know, man. So crazy people. Let's get some more marble. Did we already put some stuff in one of these? I think we did, right? Yeah, we're sending them some components. Let's fill the rest up with marble. Maxed out. Energized. Hey, Energized. Let us begin. Energized, thank you for the $1 donation. Let me hit one of these for you, Energized. Which button is it?
Welcome to this side of the internet.
There we go.
Yay.
Let's go, Energized. You touch, you're sent to the lower priority all the time. After getting the whole team, skills do the talking, you max behavior score. Yeah, it's interesting. That's my biggest piece of advice for those games. Yeah, just mute everyone. Pretend they're bots. Pretend that the game gave you like a random what? Energized. Energized, thank you for the $5.01. I'm gonna hit another random Wayne button for you, Energized. Here we go.
No fun allowed.
Don't listen to Wayne, you can have fun. Energized, thank you for the donations. I appreciate it. Baby steps. Steric, thank you for the 100 bits. Sponsoring Adam to run down the mid. Started many years ago. Just never take gaming so seriously, get angry while playing. I mean, fun, they're not games anymore. Energized, thank you for the $10.01. Man, Energized is still going. All right, here's another button.
Hungry, cheesy, about to snack.
You heard him, Energized. I have to spend that $10 on something cheesy. Thank you, Energized. Energized, thank you for the $20.01. Energized, thank you. I got a feeling I'm gonna be thanking you more than you want me to. But getting there, Energized. Thank you, man. Very much appreciated. I'm letting my daughter play in here at the moment. She's probably gonna be wondering why I'm over here thanking people nonstop. Quote number 2124. We got shagging in the shower now. Quote 2304. God, they're all getting on top of you, Tet. Energized, man. Thank you for the $50.01 donation. Let me do some quick maths here. $86.04. Energized. Thank you for the $86.04. I don't have enough. I don't have a button. That's good enough.
All aboard the hype train.
Probably wondering.
Yay.
Wait, I thought you meant with the 50 that that was the final push. Like that was the final button you were pushing. Not that you were pushing to another donation. No, Energized. Thank you for the $75.01 donation. Holy crap, man. God. Energized, as you know, I very much appreciate the support, man.
The time has come for a Medi rave.
$161.05. I'll tell my daughter. Hey, daughter, whose name I can't say on the stream. I just had someone donate over $160. No, I don't know. I'll ask them. It's in a minute. Love you to your community. God, thank you, Energize. My daughter is in here. I'm letting her play over there on the other side of the office while I'm streaming for this end of the stream. She has a question. When I told her that, Energize, she said, why? Why did they do that? When's the last time I've been noodled? My wife hits me with the noodle almost every stream. She's not feeling too great today, so she hasn't been up here to hit me with it. But oh, trust me. I swear I can vouch for this. She hits me pretty much every day with it. Man, thank you, Energize. Let's play some more music.
Because I flow. The Jiggy Jar Jar too.
Did you say something? They haven't answered. No. I like that her first response though isn't. Her first response is like, why? Why would anyone support you that much?
Tread lightly. This is Boo's domain. Yoshi!
Energize, thank you again, man. Because you are genuine. You can appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, man. I don't know if you've heard, but switching to this daytime thing, I've been really worried. That helps out a ton. Really worried switching to daytime, but that basically makes the week. That makes the week. So thank you. Jealous someone supported the dream. Almost about she does get noodled. I don't know if my wife's gonna be up here today. Like I said, she hasn't been feeling good today. So yeah. Much love to Energized. Again. Let's launch some pots. Next week you're gonna get subs? Man, no. Appreciate it. Someone was just talking, when was it? We were talking about how many subs we needed for a new emote earlier in the week. And then a lot of people were like, does that mean you're gonna do a subathon? I don't know that I could ever do one of those, but I might do something like that with Darkest Dungeon 2 when it comes out. But then people would never let me stop the stream. I'd be like 100 hours in, like, please, please, no more subs. But we'll see. The real MVP. Cyberpunk? I don't know, maybe. I do like playing things like that, and I like playing them more like... I usually don't get in on them right away because I play them after they've been updated and fixed or have DLC and stuff like that. But yeah, at some point, absolutely, I want to play it. Probably for a story night game. Why not like the bread and butter game? Every sub I get noodles, I'd be beaten to death. All right, let's build another one of these. Yeah, after this RimWorld challenge, I'll probably take... Do I own it yet? I do not. No. Do not own it yet. I'll probably take a short break and play like something else for maybe that week, and then we'll go into another challenge. Wait until most of the bugs are patched at least. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Simple meal because an incompetent cook. They're doing the best they can. I have to deal with it. But no, I haven't picked it up. They've already dropped Cyberpunk in price a bit. Everyone that you've talked to says get it later, but get it. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been hearing too. Which is usually my advice for those kind of games anyway. But seems to almost always be the case, and then people kind of forget and just get into it anyway. Although, I mean, it's a very good developer, so I can understand why people were thinking it'd be amazing. Yeah, I've been curious about that too. Things like how Red Dead Redemption or like Grand Theft Auto 5 and stuff, like their online gameplay, but with Cyberpunk. Yeah, I think so. Husky is pregnant. Man, still can't believe donations. I just look over at the other monitor. It's like, are those real numbers? What are we doing here next? I guess we need to set these up. We're gonna have to send them even more steel and components though, but that's all right. Might be overkill on food after I do that. Like, we're right at the right amount of food now. Cause it just started an affair, or do you ignore it? What you can do if you want is if you don't want things to screw up with the colonists that have the main relationship, like the ones that are wed or whatever, you can put the other person on a different schedule. That can help quite a bit. Or have them on a different job, things like that. But it's up to you. If they end up splitting up, like if they are married and they get a divorce, they're gonna have a mood debuff, a pretty severe one for a long time. So it's something you're gonna have to deal with if they break up. If you're trying to keep them from it, the best way is, yeah, have that other person not be around whoever the mistress is. Don't let them, or mister, don't let them near the other person as much, and then they'll lose social points with them kind of over time. Put them on the night shift. But yeah, breakups can be really bad. Yeah, no problem, Barian. I think we'll fill the rest of that in with slate. That'll look nice. Or red carpet. How much cloth? We have nowhere near enough cloth to make red carpet there. So we'll just do fine slate. Okay. Let them do their thing. Slave ship. Slave ship at this colony. I really don't want more colonists, but I'm gonna look at them anyway, because if there's someone that's like incredible, I'd probably still take them. Have like very neurotic, industrious sanguine or something. Yeah, those guys are terrible. Take their components though. Don't need the advanced components at this colony. Sell the go juice. And we can sell some more crappy weapons that we picked up off the raids that we had. We'll hold on to an EMP launcher. That's fine. some art in the freezer. Shaman merchants. Oh, these are the guys that we killed 500 and like over 500 of them in raids last week before we allied them by giving them drugs. It's interesting how quickly they forget. Yeah. A week ago, you guys sent 525 people to kill us. And now you're here to trade with us. Well, we survived. So well. So much steel out here to mine. Take him down. Tell him to butter you up. Well, I mean, we're the ones that gave them drugs to allies, but you wanted me to anger them again. No tribals allowed. Do we get this wondrously impressive? It's getting close, actually. Yeah, it's getting pretty close. Time to take a nap. Haven't been sleeping. Glad you're on days. Can watch more. Yeah, man. It's good to see you. Not just because of the donations, of course, but yeah. You've helped the channel out a ton. And of course helped with YouTube a lot. You know what I'm talking about with all the things that you've supported the channel, both channels with. So thank you, Energize. Have a good nap, man. See you again soon, I hope. Let's see. What's next? I guess I'll let him finish this, and then yeah, we'll just get this loaded up. Then we can delete that. I don't know what all I'm gonna put in this yet though, because we're yeah, screw it. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Send them even more components. They're gonna need more to make all those, so we can make plenty here. So let's send them like 30 more components and more steel. And then in these other ones, send them some granite for that new wall over to the new geothermal. So granites. Actually, I need to do a test stream recording thing here sometime of a more action-y oriented game. Maybe I'll do that on Sunday. I wish there was a way to test it without interfering with like stats and announcements and things like that, but actually, Tumble bought something on Steam that would have cost you 20 plus. Getting it for 6 now. Yeah, man, Humble has really good deals. I kind of wish they would change their name a little bit, like the bundle part of it, because for anyone that doesn't know, if you go through that Humble bundle link right there, Expedition Humble, it'll help support the stream, it helps support charity, and 99% of the games that they sell are Steam DRM anyway. So always check there if we're buying on Steam or elsewhere. But a lot of people, I think, still think of Humble as a bundle place, like a subscription Humble bundle thing, because that's what they started and they still have that name. But they have a storefront. They have a storefront and they have lots of deals on there. They almost always have some kind of developer deal going on. That's where I got the DLCs for Total War Warhammer. And the lowest I'd ever seen them on sale on Steam was like $7. And I picked them up there as like a bundled deal for something like $4 each. That's like the big DLCs too. That was a few months ago. Well, longer than that now. It's like 6 months ago. But yeah. What'd you end up getting? Yeah, I'm curious, like Icon. All right, I'll send them more steel like I was talking about. bulk goods. Definitely buy some bulk goods. Might start sending them some more plasteel. We can change their kill tunnel walls over to plasteel. Let's do that. We'll send them another shipment of plasteel. I don't know why I'm going through these individually again. Don't know. Okay. You know, Ultimate Edition. You don't flip include. No, man. Whatever you like playing. Doesn't seem weird to me. Nothing wrong with that. Pigs joins which colony? This one. Oh, I forgot we used to have an army of pigs on this playthrough. Man, that was so long ago. It feels like a different, totally different playthrough back when that happened. Okay, bulk goods. Which colony is that at? Hopefully this one. Yeah. Series you watch the W guys play Nudo? Yeah. You told me about it. Yeah, I haven't looked into it though. If you want to send me a link to one of them, I'll check it out. Can't guarantee I'll like it too, but. Did you end up watching that interview with Jake the Snake, by the way? I know a lot of people don't like Joe Rogan, and I have my dislikes as well, but that interview that he did with Jake the Snake, like, I'm not big into wrestling. I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid, but man, it was a really good podcast episode. There's a lot of funny stuff in it too, like the stories about Randy Savage. It's up to like 44 episodes now, and each one is hilarious to you at least. What are you gonna buy? We'll buy their Nutrimine. That's Chem Fuel. We'll buy their Nutrimine components, advanced components. Shows the best. I like his podcast overall. Some of them I don't watch because I don't find the person on it very interesting, and I disagree with a lot of the things that opinions that he has. But I can still enjoy the podcasts when he's interviewing people or interesting topics that I care about. You know, seen bits and pieces of it. Yeah, he has another more recent one where I think it's more recent, where he also talked to the Undertaker. It's pretty interesting too. Man, most of those wrestling superstars from back then have some really, really interesting, to say the least, life stories. I mean, like, before they were famous stories too, not just like drugs and partying and stuff. I'll sell all this crappy clothing. I just hear pigs dying in the background. We are still going to make a profit on this after buying all that stuff. Oh my god, I gotta stop producing. I know I keep saying that. I just can't help it. All right, whatever. Hot Ones of Stone Cold. Oh yeah. I watched that too. Undertaker one. Haven't made it to Jake Snake. The Jake one is probably one of the best ones I've. The ones I like listening to the most, Accord, are the ones about aliens. The ones where he talks to, like, when he talks to reputable people about aliens, not just like some of his drug buddy comic friends or whatever, which they're funny too. But I like the ones where he's talking about like military personnel, about aliens and things. But I think that Jake the Snake one is one of the best ones I've seen. Joe's Jerry, it's just hilarious time. Rolling Stone, no comment. Rolling Stone. No, I'm immediately thinking about some of those moments though. Hey, Narth, how's it going? I was wondering where you were, Narth. You didn't come in here at like 9 a.m. calling people nerds? Is everything all right? That's why it's controversial, yeah. We're about to send them a bunch of components, but screw it, let's buy some too. All right, are all these done? Not quite, almost. I've been sleeping. It's dark down there again. That used to be a well-lit area. Delicious, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Man, with all the craziness going on in this new colony today, I really thought the whole stream would kind of be action-packed. But Randy's just been like asleep now for like an hour and a half. We've just been playing house for the last hour and a half. It's like, I tried to kill him. I sent 3 events at the same time at both colonies. Oh well. Yeah, see, they're still eating. They don't mind sitting on some steel. Be careful they don't pinch anything, you know? Oh, when did the chairs out here burn? Huh. Well. No one stopped me from starting a third base. I'm afraid the game will explode or implode. Bubbles has given birth. Bubbles the bear. Terrain mining base that will most likely be on a sea ice far north biome. Heating will be an issue and maybe food too. So luckily they have those. Oh, there's a raid. Don't let me forget. Uh-oh. We don't have EMPs in this colony. Why don't I have EMP set up? I don't know why. I don't know why. Hurry, hurry. Dump this. Crap. Where's the dump button? Load. EMP grenade. Someone get that. Do not let them in the base. Randy's like, what do you say about me? How many centipedes are attacking? Oh my god, it's more centipedes than we had to hit the other colony. Orchestra, you're gonna be throwing grenades. Godspeed, Orchestra. Okay. See, Pond Scum. Can we call anyone else really quick? Is 1 AP enough? I don't know. Okay, hopefully they distract long enough. Oh crap, it wasn't a group. I don't know where Orchestra can throw the grenade from. Do we have an EMP launcher instead? No, it needs to be the grenade, but that's so dangerous. Crap. Let's reinstall this wall here. Install this here. This here. Turn this off. Guys, get this done. Okay, friendlies are coming. Hopefully they distract long enough. Those in. Pond Scum, get that done. Orchestra, get this done. Can we get that done in time? Yeah, I think they're gonna distract long enough. Here we go. Well, all that's left are the worst parts. Some of them are starting to get adapted. That one's adapted. Oh, okay. Fine. Do you still stream? Yeah. About 45 hours a week. All right. Awesome. Let's move this over here. Can't believe we did so well. It's crazy. We called in 2 groups of allies to help us, so they distracted them long enough that the enemies were split up. So I think that really. I was pretty worried at first. You guys really what saved us though. So we need to send those guys drugs so we can get our rep back up with them. Okay. So what was this, the question before all that started that I was about to answer? Any tips for a temporary mining base that will most likely be on a sea ice, far north biome? Heating will be an issue, and maybe food too. So, one of the awesome things that was added when Royalty came out is that mech clusters can give you these unstable power cells. They're kind of like a miniature version of those Vanometric or whatever the crap they're called power cells. These just give you power for free for nothing. I mean, they'll explode if they take damage. But if you can get some of these from clusters, Rolling Stone, these are really good to take with you for those mining operations. If you're doing, like you said, if you're just going to get resources out of the map, like the hills and stuff around there, if you have some of these, just take these with you. And obviously warm clothes and stuff, you're going to the Arctic. So things like, they actually made it so that Muffalo clothing has more, or is better for the cold than it used to be. They changed that in like 1.1. So heavy fur is really good. Muffalo is fine. Thrumbo obviously is amazing. But if you just get one of those made up for parkas, made out of those for parkas, the cold shouldn't be too much of an issue. And you can just throw down a little barracks and take these with you to use for your mobile power. That way you don't have to set up anything there with power if you have these. If you don't have these, you're probably going to have to look and try to find a vent, geothermal vent to huddle around. Also, geothermal vents, even after using the putting the generator on it, it still generates heat. So you can actually make like a barracks with an open door around a geothermal generator, and it'll keep it warm enough for you, and give you enough power to pretty much do whatever you want. But I mean, if you're going to go mining, you probably don't have the resources to just be building geothermal generators at other maps. So yeah, without knowing your situation exactly, I would say try to take as much with you on the caravan as you can, to make it so that you don't have to build there very long and you can just worry about mining only. Am I using transport pods between colonies for fast transport? Yeah, I haven't sent people through them yet, although you can. But yeah, I'm using a bunch of transport pods to drop resources to this colony. In fact, that saved this colony's life. I emptied one of those and I sent them an EMP grenade. We would have died without the EMP grenade. Absolutely. EMPs wrecked those mechs. Yeah, that went really well. Crazy well. We can save some of these for the rep too. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and allow everything on the map too. Yeah, one EMP grenade was enough. I mean, with our firepower, obviously. to kill 6 centipedes. I think I saw 2 of them get completely adapted to the stun, but even those ones were so low that they ended up dying right after anyway. There are more. Might have waited too long. Yeah, they're dying. Whoops. Whoops. I'm sure their faction will understand. Yeah, no problem. The power cells are really cool too for drilling. So if you have it on your map, instead of building these, like this used to be the only way, aside from those like vanometric things or whatever. But used to, you'd have to build like a power conduit out in the middle of nowhere. But if you have these, you can actually take them around the map with you and just set them up next to a drill, so that area is mined out. The only downside, like I said, is these are going to count as being owned by you. So like enemies, if these are out in the open, are going to attack them, and if they do get attacked, they're going to explode pretty violently. But they're really good to take around for mobile power source. What kind of material are you looking for, by the way, Rolling Stone? What are you going off to mine? The exploding part's fine, but losing them makes you cry. A mad donkey. Good luck, little guy. You know what, donkey? If you take out this colony of 69 people, I will build a monument to you in my next playthrough. My entire next base will be donkey shaped. It's happening. He's winning. It's over. He won. He got through our front line. Looking for gold, plasteel, steel, run out on your map. I've had for 11 years. So if you don't know Rolling Stone, there's 2 things you can do also in base game, aside from just going and looking for strip mining. So one of them are the ground penetrating scanners. So they changed these in 1.1 also. So ground penetrating scanner, you have anyone that has a researching job can scan at them, and it'll actually spawn materials infinitely. So, and then you can use a deep drill to mine up that material. Now, finding gold and stuff is rare, but it does happen. Like there's some jade, for instance. It'll find plasteel. It'll find any kind of buried, drillable material. But it does take someone researching or with a researching job to scan it over time. Used to, it just revealed all of them, and then once you mine them out, they were gone. But this just keeps spawning more. So that's one option. But if you're looking for something specific and you don't mind caravanning, which it sounds like you don't mind caravanning, you can have them use long-range mineral scanner and just set it to what you want. And once it finds them, it will mark it on the world map. Again, you might already know this, but some people might not. It'll mark it on the map with this little pickaxe. And then if you go to that map, it'll be a temporary map. It'll be a tiny map. Well, smaller than your default anyway. If it says there's hostiles there's usually 2 enemies. But anyway, you go there and there'll be a node to mine of whatever material it's found. So it can be a really good way. That's how we got golds a lot in plasteel before we could buy everything. Is I set up 4 of these actually, and I had them scanning for sites with material. And then we'd wait until there were several of them on the map, like in a cluster. And then I just go hit them all and then come back home. Caster's Far Skip 2. Drop high basically eliminates caravan mechanic. Around the world and trade. Yeah, just remember if you do get Far Skip, it takes a lot of psi focus. So unless you have somewhere to like if you have a way to get more psi focus on them quickly and dump heat and stuff. But like you said, you could pod there and then you can skip back, yeah, and then just wait for the recharge. Then you still have to worry about hostiles in the area, but then you don't have to worry about ambushes anyway. Which those are the real deadly ones. That's a really good point, Tasmaniac.
Someone is feeling festive.
Tyrone feeling festive. Farskip's tier 6, right? Finds minerals halfway across the world. No, it's within it won't find it across the world. It's within a few, like the furthest away that we've had it scan, like here's our main base. The furthest away we've had it scan is like here. And even that through the mountains is like 3 or 4. It's tier 5, thank you. So even that's only like 3 or 4 days trip, and it's definitely drop podable. It seems like it finds it within about the normal fuel of like a drop pod, like the default fuel radius. So you never have to worry about it scanning far, far away. I think on average it's taking us like a day and a half to get to the nodes. So not bad at all. So Farskip is tier 5. So if you don't get lucky and have your psi cast people get it at tier 5, you can always buy it if you see it. Should probably keep an eye out for it, actually. We have one person with it. Who is our person with it? Visibility. Flash storm. We have a lot of flash storms. Visibility. That might be at the other colony. Visibility. There it is. Farskip is on Reezy. Skip the caster along with anyone standing near him to an ally at a distant location. Send people far across the planet, but only works if there is a willing ally on the other side. Uses a navigational beacon. Skip people will always appear near a random ally on the target map. Takes 70% psi focus. Takes 5 seconds to cast. And you any amount of pawns you can cram in a 5 area radius around them. Rolling Stone, thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you, Rolling Stone. Yeah, man, no problem at all. Yeah. Always happy to talk about RimWorld stuff. Because like I tell people, like if I don't know the answer, if I know the answer, awesome. There might be a lot of people that are lurking and didn't ask or didn't know to ask. But if I don't know the answer, and someone in chat knows, I get to learn whatever it is too. The skip affects the whole caravan if the caravan's actually formed, though. That's pretty interesting. Me, an intellectual. Yeah, I didn't know about that about the caravan. Tasmania. That's good to know too. So you can drop pod everyone in, mine whatever you need, then have them start a caravan, and then once the caravan is formed, use the psycast from the caravan with the person with Farskip in it back to your main colony. That eliminates all chances of you getting actual like caravan ambush while traveling, which those are the deadly ones. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's really expensive to cast, but I mean, if you're just doing it every now and then, like every time it gets back to 75%, just go use it. If you get hit in a few ticks before you manage to cast it, ooh, that would suck. Sarah. Which Sarah? I don't know. I mainly only know one though, so I'm. Anyway, Sarah, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the $9.99. It used to play this song when someone donated, but I haven't set it back up. So here it is anyway. It's the one I know. Thank you, Lunar. I appreciate it. Man. I know we talked about it a lot, but every now and then, Lunar, when I see you in chat after all like these years, I mean, after it's been almost a full year, I still think about like how much has changed here, like in your life. Only what you've told me I know about your life, but you know what I mean. It's crazy. Anyway, let's listen to a song.
The time has come for a Medi raid.
Good things, I mean. Thank you, Lunar. I appreciate it. Tribal Wizards stopped it for a static colony. Yeah, that's nice. Thanks, Lunar. As you know, I very much appreciate the support. Lunar, who has been here almost a full year. Let's get these mechs brought in. Do I have a place to put them? Let's make a dumping zone out here for them. Clear all. Corpses, Mechano corpses, critical. There we go. Let's get those brought in. Select similar. Those brought in. I wonder how weakened those centipedes were when they got to us from the allies attacking them. But anyway, I guess my point is, Ludar, is that I'm glad you're still here. Very much appreciated. After all the things that we and the world has been through. A rice plant died from rotting. What? Why did that rice plant die? From rotting? That's really weird. Yeah, the sun lamp's off on purpose, though. There's no roof. That's how they all are. So I have no idea why that one died. I was thinking there was a roof there and that it died under it. Caravan weight still immobilizes, so you need to send pack animals with the main caravan either way. And it teleports pawns, right? And pawns also includes animals, so that should be fine. Yeah, I don't know why that rotted. That's really weird. Yeah, all the sun lamps are off on purpose with the roof open. The only reason the sun lamps are there is to turn them on if we have like toxic fallout or something like that. But the roofs are all open, so I don't know. I guess they just didn't harvest that one for long enough and it died. It must have been pretty busy. Bonded animal died. Witnessed an outsider's death. Get over it. We need to send some drug packages back to our two main allies that we're calling in for support. So we'll set that up. We'll do, screw it. Let's just do 300 on each of them. We have more tea than we know what to do with usually anyway. Yeah, I kind of forgot that we even had the far skip move. Should have been using that for a while now. Reezy's had that for, I don't even know, like 5 or 6 in-game years at least probably. And I don't even think I've used it in this playthrough. We still got plenty of steel. It's gonna take them a long time to rebuild all that. Not assigned to smithing. Who do we have here that smiths? Trees the smither. The smithy, rather. Smither, yeah. On his smithering table. Gar, 24 months. Hey, Gar, that's a long time, man. What's going, Gar? Much love to Gar for the support as well. Thank you, Gar. Sarah Lunar. Rolling Stone, Energized. Yeah, thank you guys again. Crazy list over there on my alert screen. All right, what's next for us? Trials recruits. Neuroquake has got jail free. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the Psycasts, a lot of them feel overpowered. Some of them have been nerfed and are still like OP. Neuroquake, if it wasn't for Neuroquake, we would have lost 25 people in this run. So we went to stop a an off-map device that was being guarded by like 55 pirates or whatever. At the time, we had 50 colonists, and I sent half of our colony. I sent 25 people to go stop 55 pirates. They had a I don't know, one of the devices though that was screwing with our colony too much to withstand. And we got there and they immediately got on top of us. Like, we didn't have time to set anything up, get behind any kind of cover. It was just two on one as soon as we entered the map with pirates. And yeah, it was a real mess. And I grabbed the only person that we had with Neuroquake and I casted it. It's the only thing that saved us. We ended up only having one death, whereas we would have had probably the entire wipe of that group that I sent. Lost 25 people. That would have been terrible. So. Visibility plus skip as well. Exotic goods, where is that at? Yeah, Neuroquake is really... the downside, obviously, the person goes into a coma afterwards, but it's like 3 days, so... Not a big deal. Well worth, yeah. You lose some rep with like the nearby factions, but it wasn't enough to like make the Empire angry. So I can't remember who died during that. Was it one arrow? Yeah, it was one arrow, pretty sure. Fire Nutrimine components, advanced components, sell some more drugs, I guess. Buy more Luciferium. We're gonna have so much Luciferium. Hey, what do you know? There's Neuroquake. And there's Farskip. Alright, we'll buy 2 Farskips and a Neuroquake. I kind of want to put the Neuroquake on our psychically deaf person or dull person. Buy a spine while they're here. Buy your golds. All right, who was that person? I can't remember. Tin Hive infestation, 2 dormant clusters, 5 thrombos, and 130 man travel raid on the map. All 5 thermos lived. That is crazy. Yeah, it makes tribal starts way stronger than they used to be. Getting 5 Psycasters. Just getting Word of Trust, which is a tier 1, is so good to get. Even that feels OP because you can just recruit prisoners within like a couple days. Can I send them over to the other one? Word of Trust is busted, yeah. Word of inspiration, all those are good. Like word of love, all those are the word ones are very good. Word of trust seems like the well, word of inspiration is also right up there. We go through everyone yet? It's someone that we only got like 1 or 2 casts with so far. Yeah, we at. Why does it keep doing that? I might have sent them to this colony. Oh, it's screwing up because of, yeah, I see. Because of the 2 colonies. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, we can go ahead and link them. These as well have 28 people with either legendary or masterwork guns. You either trust me or get your organs harvested in this colony, yeah. Truth. Man, we never recover from that stream drop, huh? Feels bad. Oh well. Is what it is. We got that moved over, so let's go ahead and re-put that there. Actually, let's move these. Should be good enough. All right, well, it looks like we are at the end of the stream day. This is a pretty eventful day. I mean, there was like 2 hours there where Randy didn't do anything, but then we had some times where we had multiple raids happen at the same time between the 2 bases. This base had a lot of action. I think we only had like 1 event happen over here. 1 or 2. We had 3 Yayos play. Yeah. All right. Let me save this for anything else happens. We'll wrap things up for today. All right. I'm going to let the auto host take control, so it'll send you somewhere awesome, I am sure. I only have awesome people on auto host, so true story. But thank you for hanging out. It's very much appreciated. I will be live again tomorrow morning, Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time. 9 a.m. Eastern with more RimWorld, more of this playthrough. It is GMT -5, if that helps you out more, but 9 a.m. in the morning Eastern time. If you want more RimWorld right now, if you want to see more of my RimWorld content, I have some guides up on YouTube at Exclamation Guides, or just search for my name on YouTube. Also have my favorite challenge run of RimWorld that I've ever done up on YouTube. It's a tiny map challenge, Exclamation Tiny for that link, if you'd like to check it out if you haven't already. Guys, thank you for spending your time here with me today. Do appreciate it. And all you guys with the donations and the bits and resubs and gift subs, thank you for all that financial support to the stream. It absolutely allows me to keep streaming every day at 9 a.m. So, all right, guys. Thank you, guys. Have a good rest of your day, nights, or whatever it is, wherever you are. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time, with more RimWorld.
He's Adam. And this is Adam versus everything. you.